What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Lenovo Legion OS with SteamOS and the Z1 Extreme chipset, and the game for this gameplay video will be Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Now, unfortunately, I actually can't continue anymore today. I have to wait until, what, basically 7 p.m.? That's basically what I'm going to do. I probably could have started. I think I finished around 45 or something like that, but easier to just start at 7. It's easier to remember. But at the same time, hey, at least that means I have plenty of time to edit and just do other stuff today. I did want to upgrade that $667 computer today. I got all the parts I think I do need to upgrade that one. But in any case, luckily through video editing, you guys don't have to wait. Let's just go hop on into the settings. So we'll just do what we did on the Allies just for fun. I realized, like, later on, I could have just changed the aspect ratio in the game, and I didn't really need to rely on my usual trick. I'm so used to most modern games just not giving me the option anymore. But this one did. But hey, at least this way we get to compare apples to apples. And if I remember correctly, this thing actually beat out all the Allies except for the Xbox Ally, but it was right on its heels. Considering it's just a Z1 Extreme, not the Z2 Extreme in this thing. Anyway, let's do a bench. So here's the benchmark, and we got 34 average instead of 30, so not a huge difference, but 34 is definitely a higher number than 30. But in any case, though, I think that is probably more than good enough. Obviously, since nothing here really moves, you can just give it a pause and look everything over as long as you would like. But I think for everyone else, this is good enough, and we can hop on in and get to gaming.
Hold fast! She's on us! Can you see her? Man the cannons! Our helmsman's dead! Someone take the wheel! Bring us close, Edward! This wheel fight to the end! Give a good broadside! Ready! Fire! The magazine! Let's go! I'll kill you! Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
So now for some medium settings at 900p. Goes a tiny bit better. And I would say is a lot more playable, but its 2 will still have some instances I guarantee where it will drop under 30. Now, I think it'll stay over 30 more than it'll go under, but I'm just saying. Just judging by what I saw here. Anyway, here's the handheld medium settings and all that good stuff. And then, of course, we'll run a bench just like we did last time. That'd be really silly if we only ran one bench and then we're like, haha, screw the rest of them. But alrighty, speaking of which, let's go do just that. So, now we get 41 average, which is definitely a lot better. And I could still play like this, although I didn't notice a humongous difference in graphics quality between this and this, the lowest handheld preset, so I figure I'd just rather have a couple more frames myself, especially on a little screen, but that's just that. If this was in like a little mini PC, maybe I'd go for, you know, the higher resolution. But anyway, let's get into the game.
Keep your distance!
Gosh, git. Where's he running to? Could be something in those pockets.
So we're going to go ahead and do 720p low settings now, although all of these were with some upscaling, so none of them were truly native resolution. So I'm basically just listing off the base resolution, as it were. Alright, and as you see, we're in handheld low now. I think that's kind of cool. I got to do my usual thing, but all with handheld stuff, because, I mean, these things are more powerful than other handhelds. I mean, they are than some, but it's not like they're godly more powerful than all the new ones. So, I mean, why would these older ones be able to do higher than that? I figured just go with the settings that were made for the devices I have, you know? So now here's what we got. We averaged 53, so we weren't too far away from averaging 60. But still, no cigar. And it does look like the frame times look way worse from that graph, but I don't know. To me, with the variable refresh rate and everything, I can't really even tell that that's happening. I can see it happening right here, but I don't really notice it when I'm playing. Either way, let's go see how indeed it plays.
Forget what I said. We can start over.
You vulture!
This one vanishes into shadow. And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. You'll not... I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Filthy cutpurse!
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
Too slow, shitbird.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward. Now to find my way off this bleeding rock. That schooner'll do me just fine, if only I can preserve some of its crew.
Alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Yoink. what's up? Alright, so you must only get that once. I remember there was some key thing there, so at least we got it already. Don't gotta worry about it.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me.
Indeed I did, fella.
Thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
Oh no, not at all, my good sir.
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Yeah, the more clothes you got on, the more difficult it is to swim. There's no doubt about that. Oh my god, imagine a knight falling into water. I'm pretty sure they just sink and die. I'm pretty sure you cannot swim in a full suit of armor. Could be wrong, but I just don't see that happening.
She'll do fine.
If you are so inclined, you may steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ahoy!
Has a good feel. We'll first strike to half sail to get ourselves moving.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
We've really opened it up now, haven't we?
Oh yes, quite a bully day. Quite, yes. But, in any case, I think that is more than good. Let's go wrap on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And it actually did a pretty damn good job. It actually beat out the Windows machines, and it was not too awful far behind the Xbox Ally X, considering it's a completely different chip with faster everything, I do believe. So not bad at all. The only thing is this one has a tiny bit more RAM. And since we all know Linux is much more efficient on RAM, it's like having even more RAM than that. Because we all know even if the Windows one had 32, we're not gonna use them equally. Same thing with VRAM. In fact, I think I remember seeing just a couple weeks ago there was some update, probably around the same time the Steam Machine launched, where there was some update that made stuff do even better on VRAM, and something about like improved ray tracing performance. Shit like that, so that's pretty nice. Although, on something like this, I don't think you're really gonna be wanting to turn on too much ray tracing, but hey, on some older titles, if you lose some really low, like 800p or something, you could probably turn on some low ray tracing and still get 30, 40 FPS. If that's all you want, you know? That's why it's nice to have options. Either way, that's all for the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. Still wish I could peace out with my dominant hand, but we're not there yet, so instead, left-handed peace out. And until the next video,